Back in February, I was in Utah, and some of the people I was chatting to there were complaining about the rapid and massive influx of left-leaning voters fleeing the calamity of progressive policies in places like California. Come to our state, sure, but don't bring your loony left politics with you, was the message. Turns out this is happening to a bunch of red states, and there's even a name for this phenomenon: the blue locusts. Bloomberg just published a list of the destinations where most of the tech workers fleeing places like Silicon Valley and New York are ending up. Here are the top 5: Austin, Texas; Nashville, Tennessee; Charlotte, North Carolina; Jacksonville, Florida; and Denver, Colorado. So, of course, we need the perspective of the senator from the great state at number 2 on that list. Marsha Blackburn is back with us. Are you worried about the blue locusts, Senator?
You know what? I have talked to 3 families this very weekend, Steve, who have moved from California to Nashville, and it is so interesting. One of the women said, "You know, I used to be left-leaning in my political views, but after COVID, after the border, I am not." She said, "I am right in the center. I tilt a little bit right." What I think is going to happen is they're not going to be purple. I think they're going to be a little bit more red. And people know they're fleeing these states because of high taxes at both the local and the state level. They want safe communities, and they want to know that they're going to live in an area that has a respect for your rights, for your safety, for your security. They want their children to go to school where they're going to be learning history and not being taught critical race theory. So these are the things that they are escaping, and it is a great opportunity. You know, I come out of the sales and marketing world, so when I meet these individuals, like the 3 families I met this weekend, I think this is a buying sign. It is up to me to convince them that the conservative values of fighting for faith, family, freedom, hope, and opportunity, that this is my job to help them to be a solid conservative.
Well, that's very encouraging. So then, those particular individuals you spoke to, they're not coming in and sort of importing the bad things that they're running away from. They're actually signing up for the positive aspects of the new place.
Right, they're tired of high taxes. They are tired of streets that are not safe, or streets that are full of homeless encampments, and they are tired of public services that do not work, that are not fulfilled. And they want smaller government, and they want more freedom, and the only way you're going to get that is if you are in line with views that the Republican Party is pushing forward. You're not going to get that from the Democrats, who want bigger government and want to send everything to Washington, D.C., and want to take away your guns, and want to control education from Washington, D.C., want to control voting rights from Washington, D.C. And I think people are pushing back on that. So I'm, you know, like I said, we've got to be sure they understand and remember why they left those big blue states and cities.
Exactly. Well, that's really encouraging. By the way, I'm dying to go to Tennessee. There's a bluegrass festival I've got my eye on. I don't know if it's happening this year. It was cancelled last year. So hopefully I will get there soon and see what a beautiful state it is. Senator Marsha Blackburn, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.